Everyone. Hello everyone. This is Fun Chess Bad Player. My name is Larry, and let's get into today's game. Okay. Today we're going to sink our teeth into a nice little game where I fly up the board with my queen and rook, while black's two rooks are kind of frozen in place in the rear of the board. So let's go. Okay, as usual, this is my go-to move. Why? Well, this kind of allows me to move up the board, and as I've said before, I'm basically playing way above my level, which is not very high. And even so, I managed to win only around 20% of my games. But when I do, it's a thrill. It's a thrill. I've been playing chess for a long time. Not that good, but love the game. So here we go. The first move is my knight, moving up to the 3F square. I do that a lot. And I'll be hoping to attack the black's king pawn right there on the 7F square. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Good for me. I want to move my C3, my white bishop into the 2B spot, and black has allowed me to do that by moving his knight up instead of his bishop at first there. Okay, so okay, now I'm basically moving my knight up. Black doesn't really know why. He's probably going to try to chase me back, but again, this is my target. I'm hoping to prevent black from castling. If he castles immediately right now, okay, well, I won't be able to do that, but black usually doesn't castle right away when a knight is threatening like this. So let's see what happens. Yeah, okay, he's chasing me back. That's no problem. I still have another opportunity on the right side. Okay, I'm back. Okay, brings his knight out. Okay, I'm going to try again. I'm guessing he's going to try to push me back again, and that's when I'm going to pounce. So there it is. Okay, and he's basically put himself into a position where he's got to take the knight, and the key point is now he cannot castle any longer. And that gives me a big advantage, and is why I have a pretty good chance now of winning this game, I think. Okay, I want to castle myself. So there we go. I've castled, and let's see how the game goes from now. I definitely want to start attacking this area right here as quickly as possible. And I've got this bishop lined up. I might be tempted to take out his knight almost immediately. We'll see. And this rook is lined up with the king, the black king. That's going to help me. I'm also going to try to get this knight into play sooner or later. So let's see how this develops. Okay, he's moved his knight back. Notice now my bishop is in trouble or under attack. So the best thing for me to do here is just go ahead and take it. Okay. That's fine with me. That's fine with me. The fewer pieces he has in the area of black to protect black's king, the better off I am. Okay, so this white bishop is in trouble. Sorry, this black bishop is in trouble. Okay. Okay, now this is an interesting move. What's going to happen here? Notice that the black queen is in front of the black king. Very dangerous. If I'm able to, for example, take this pawn with my own pawn, then I would be able to get the black queen because she's pinned to the king. Let's see what happens here. Okay, yeah. Black has moved out of the way and is preventing that from happening. Okay, but now a discovered check on the black king. Okay, black is trying to move over to the other side of the board where it's got a few more pieces that can protect it. Let's see what happens. Okay, we've got almost the same situation again. The queen is about to be pinned to the king. If, for example, we exchange knights. Okay, well, that knight is still pinned. Okay, attacking the queen there. My bishop is supported here by my queen. What's the queen going to do? Okay, nice little move. I'm in check. The queen moved all the way across the board, and I'm in check, so obviously I've got to move out of check or block that somehow. Okay, I could have moved this pawn up. My queen would have been protecting it, but I just decided to move my king out of the way instead. Black queen could have taken my bishop, but her main role right now is to protect this knight. If the black queen had taken my bishop, I could have moved my rook up the board, taken the knight, and put the king in check. Okay, doubling up here, putting some pressure on this knight. King moves out of the way, tries to give itself a little breathing room. It could have gone in the opposite direction, but it chose not to. Okay, check. Okay, yeah, the king moved up behind these two pawns here. Okay, again, some pressure on the knight. Okay, the knight moved back. Not a bad move. Okay, attack the knight. Why not? Okay, another nice little move. Okay, putting some pressure on the queen here. What's she going to do? Okay, interesting. She chose to move further up the board for black. That's fine with me. I'm not in any real danger, even if the black queen starts to pick off my pawns. That's the least of my worries at the moment. Okay. What I'm doing here, I think this is a good move, is the queen is no longer able to give any kind of help to these pieces up here. If I start to attack now, the queen is cut off. This pawn is blocking the queen's way and is protected by my rook here. Okay, so the knight finally went ahead and grabbed that piece. Okay, I'm going to move my queen up, of course. This is still blocked. The queen is blocked and cannot really do much. The queen cannot come down to this white square, for example, and put my king in check, because this is protected by this rook. Okay, doesn't really threaten me at all. It's fine. Okay, check. What's the king going to do? He doesn't really have many choices now, does he? Suddenly, the black king is in big trouble. Moves away, but guess what? Bam! Checkmate. There's really not much that he could have done. So, the black rooks are kind of stuck here on the back rank. Queen is fooling around up here, but not really giving me much pressure. She's working alone, and I have a very nice combination here with my queen and two rooks, and checkmate. So that's it, and thanks a lot. See you next time.